Waikato Katoa. It's my absolute privilege to be here today, particularly as a Hamiltonian, where most of my family are based here, but I'm currently living in Wellington, and I was meant to be accompanying Meng Foon here today, and unfortunately he's not well, so I'll pass on kind messages as well. But I was delighted to be able to continue to come to the Hamilton event, feeling very strongly about this work and this community. So it's a real honour to be here to stand alongside you and to commemorate this day. We particularly want to honour the Jewish victims of the Holocaust and the other victims of the Iraq as well, and it feels so important to be here today to do that with all of you in this room. I want to acknowledge particularly the Jewish community here today. We total for your leadership in ensuring that you create this space for us and your community, to the wider community, to come together to remember this. For us to come together, it means that we continue to recommit every year to never again. And so we total for you for the work that you do to make this happen, so that we can be part of that journey alongside you. We also want to recognise the very real impact that antisemitism has on your lives, both what we see occurring internationally, but as well domestically. And I hope that today is also an opportunity for you to see those of us who are joining with you today, to acknowledge that we continue to stand with you in those moments, and we'll continue to find ways to address and to resist against that. Over the past 2 years, there has been so much talk about people's rights in a way that often hasn't been a conversation in the past. And certainly at the Human Rights Commission, we have struggled and engaged in many of these conversations about what rights mean, and what does it mean about individual and collective rights, and what rights people have, and that sort of side of things. Today, reflecting on why we're here, I've been reflecting a lot on the right to life and liberty, and the right to live that life without discrimination. The horrific consequences that we are acknowledging today by being here is very much what occurs when those rights are violated, those basic rights to life and liberty. And so I hope that the remembrance today continues to bring us together in a way that we can continue to fight and resist and spur on both individual and collective action to ensure that this never happens. We know in the Human Rights Commission we talk a lot around giving nothing to racism, because we know it's those everyday instances that we have to continue to address, that hold apathy at bay, that fights against discrimination, that fights against racism. And so today we commit again as Human Rights Commission to standing with you and to continuing to do the work alongside you to fight those things. So kia ora, thank you for the invitation.